Hi guys, it's Taylor and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on my post notifications down below so that you guys know whenever I upload. Today's video is going to be my what sold on Poshmark and Mercari for the month of August. I have all of my numbers here on this little white sheet, front and back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of those numbers. So let's get right on into this video. So first I'm going to start out with all of the items that I sold. Starting off with the first item, which was a Victoria's Secret pink ultimate half zip hoodie. This is the first item that sold. It sold on August 5th for $22. I purchased it for $11.99, which, yes, I know is so high. I will never pay that much for a hoodie ever again. I profited $5.61 on this item, which sucks. I had it originally listed for $30. Somebody offered me $22 and I accepted it, and it sold on Poshmark. It took 6.5 weeks to sell, which is really long. This is when I first started buying items to resell, so I was kind of new to the community. I didn't know what I should and shouldn't spend, but I feel like $11.99 on a Victoria's Secret hoodie is just way too high to resell, and I don't pay those type of prices now. So next thing that sold was also on Poshmark. It sold August 10th. This was an Adidas pink half zip hoodie. It sold for $15. Bought this one also for $11.99. So guys, I profited 1 cent. 1 cent on this item. I had it listed for $20. I sent out an offers to likers thing for $15, and the lady accepted it. She wanted to buy it anyway, so I was just happy to see it gone, because this also sat for 6.5 weeks, which was just way too long for me, and I just needed it to move out of my house, out of my inventory, so that I can find something else to put in there, you know what I'm saying. The next thing that sold was a Forever 21 white zip up skirt. This also sold on August 10th. For $9. This came from my personal closet, so obviously I didn't profit anything from it. I originally had it listed for $12. They sent me an offer for $9, and I accepted it because why not? It came from my personal closet, and it's Forever 21. Forever 21 is cheap anyways. This took 8 days to sell on Mercari. Next, I have another item that also sold on Mercari. It was a yellow wrap dress by the brand Montu. I don't know how to pronounce it. This sold on August 12th for $20. I purchased it for $9.99, so I profited $3.76 from this. Also, such a bad profit, but you know, you live and you learn. I originally had it listed for $30. Somebody sent me an offer for like $15 at first, and I was just like, that's way too low. So I countered them at $20, and they accepted it. This took 4.5 weeks to sell as well. So the next item that I sold was probably the best item that I sold in the month of August, the best item that I have sold yet, and this was also my highest profit item for the month of August. Guys, just wait, listen. So it was a LuLaRoe black Irma top. He went back and forth on buying this item. I put it back on the rack, I got it back, put it back like 5 times, and I was just like, I'll buy it, because my first LuLaRoe shirt sold, so I was like, let me test the waters with this one. So once I started looking up comps, I found out that this was a rare style top, and I was like, cha-ching. So I priced this originally at $65, but somebody sent me an offer for $55, and I accepted because that's a pretty reasonable offer. It's just $10 less, so I wasn't going to lose $10 over a sale, because I still made a decent profit, okay? Paid $3.49 for this top because it was half off at thrift store that day. I profited $41.76 just alone from this top. And if I didn't mention already, it sold on Mercari, and it took a week to sell. A lot of my LuLaRoe items do typically tend to do better on Mercari than Poshmark. They get way more interest on Mercari, and they usually sell within like a day or two whenever I list them. That sold on August 12th, by the way. The next item that I sold was a blue ruffle one-piece swimsuit. This sold on August 11th for $23, and I also offered free shipping on top of that through Mercari. I paid $3.49 for this, so I profited $12.96. Had I not offered free shipping, I would have made $18.13 from the sale, but whatever. Sometimes I offer free shipping on Mercari, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the item and how much I paid for, but I usually do offer free shipping here and there. I originally had it listed for $25. I did the promote to likers thing on Mercari, which is similar to offer to likers on Poshmark, and it took it down 10% to $23, and then somebody bought it that day. And the swimsuit took 3 weeks to sell. Next thing I sold was a pair of shoes. They were these Aldo Galinsky loafer flats, sold on August 13th for $21. I paid $5.99 for them. I profited $12.91 also. Originally had them listed for $30. Somebody sent me an offer for $21 and I just accepted it. It was, fine. It also sold on Mercari and they took 2 days to sell on there. I usually accept 98% of offers that are sent to me because they're within a reasonable price frame. Next item that sold was something that sold 2 days ago at this point now. It was a Victoria's Secret pink maroon bodysuit. This sold on August 29th. It sold for $12. It came from my personal closet, so I didn't profit anything on it. I originally had it listed for $18. They sent me an offer for $12. I accepted it. It also sold on Mercari and it took 2 weeks to sell. And the last item that I sold in the month of August is something else that I was very excited about. It was a pair of Tory Burch Riva flats. They sold on August 31st for $50. I bought them for $10, so I profited $30. I originally had them listed at $90. Lady sent me an offer for $50 and I accepted it. And these also sold on Poshmark and they took 2 weeks to sell as well. I was excited about these because I literally, guys, I stalk my local Plato's Closet Instagram, and whenever they get good items in like that, I'll be on the phone and I'll call and I'm like, hey, put these on hold. I will come and get them. And the funny thing is about those is that when I called to put them on hold, somebody else had already put them on hold. And I was like, please, I hope they don't buy them. I hope they don't buy them. And then the next morning I called as soon as they opened and they were still there. So I put them on hold, got them. I made money from them. So yeah, so those were all of the items that I sold in the month of August, both on Poshmark and Mercari combined. In total, I sold 11 items. 4 of the items were on Poshmark, 7 were on Mercari. In total, I sold $385. That's gross sales. I profited $166.52 from all of those items, so that was what I took home in the month of August. So my average sale price per item was $15.13. In total, I spent $60 on this, so I turned $60 into $166.52. So after subtracting my cost of goods, I technically took home $106.52, subtracting out my cost of goods, which I mean, I can do better, but like for a part-time reseller, for me right now, that's good for me. That might be low to some people, might be high to others, but that's okay for me right now as a part-time reseller starting out. Of course, I'm gonna continue to double that as the months go on, but don't come for me. Breaking it down into categories of how many of each item I sold. Sold 5 tops, which includes both the 2 athletic wear hoodies, 2 bottoms, 1 dress, 2 pairs of shoes, and 1 swim item. On average, it took these items about 2.4 weeks to sell, which is definitely not bad, which means my turnaround time for these items is pretty quick. Comparing my August sales to my July sales of last month, July I sold 9 items, so I sold 2 more items than in July. Breaking that down into categories, I sold 3 tops, no bottoms in July, 4 dresses, 1 pair of shoes, and 1 swimsuit. So there's that. It's around the same, just a little bit of a fluctuation, but yeah, on average it took my items 2.5 weeks to sell in July, which is basically the same as August. I just went down like a point, 2.4 weeks versus 2.5, so it's still the same amount of time to sell, which is pretty good for me. Profit wise, in July I made $169.30, which equaled out to about $18.81 per item, which was purchased by people. My net earnings for July were $220. So I actually made more money in July than I did in August. I made $2.78 more in July than I did in August, which is, I mean, it's $2 is not bad, but I expected myself to go over that limit of how much I made in July, which just means in September, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go harder. Yeah, but actually for my gross sales, I made $165 more than I did in July. So my gross sales went up, my profit earnings for take-home pay went down. So I have to work on increasing both of those for the month of September and not just one. So those were all of my numbers for the month of August of how much I made and sold both on Poshmark and Mercari. If you guys like this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and commenting down below. If you are still not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button down below and also turn my post notifications on so that I'm in your subscription boxes and so that you guys know whenever I upload, because I know y'all like my videos because I like my videos too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.